Hello everyone, my name is Shafwan and welcome back to another video of Trails of Cold Steel, episode 35 now. And yeah, let's just continue to go to the hotel because we've done a lot of quests in the last episode. I'm waiting for my father to return from his business meeting. I did consider sightseeing on my own but decided against it. I guess I'm a bit of coward. Well, your father is on the restaurant. Return to the hotel please, because there's nothing I could have done anymore. That's father. Huh? What? I'm terribly sorry for not coming to greet you, father. Although I'm here but for a short time, I users have returned to enough. Duke Alberea. As I informed Rufus, you may do as you wish while you are here. However, you will do nothing that brings shame upon myself, nor upon the Alberea name. Please be ever mindful of your position and what you represent. Yes, father. Will it be too much to ask for you to introduce yourself to my classmate? I have no time for pleasantries. Should I require anything of you, you will be contacted. Alright then. What was that all about? Fee, that's not really. That was the almighty Duke Alberea, was it? The head one of the four great houses and the man in charge of this entire province. Indeed. And by some strange twist of fate, my father as well. Yes. I've spoken out of turn. Forget I said that. Today's workload has made me hungry. Shall we return to our room, then find something to eat? That sounds good to me. I'm starving. Interesting. At this point, Rain and the others returned to their rooms for a much needed shower. Then, after a short rest, they headed to a restaurant in the Central Plaza for dinner.
The breeze here feels wonderful.
The food was delicious too. Agreed.
I can see why this restaurant is popular with the nobles. Do you dine here often, Eustace?
I do. The chef has been good to me since I was a child. I was practically raised on this food.
How typical. Even in your dining habits, you nobles subsist on unnecessary luxury, though I can't deny the quality of the food.
It wasn't just tasty, but warm too. Yes. For a high-class restaurant, the chef seems to have used a lot of very healthy ingredients. Perhaps he's doing his part to ensure Eustace stays in good health.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wonder what Group B is doing right now.
We had this exact same conversation in our group last month too. I'm sure they're hard at work over in St. Arc. Probably nothing to worry about.
You have Laura.
It was Celtic for you last month, right? So
Yes.
you were thinking of us on the first night?
Yes.
Yeah. After dinner, we were wondering how Group B was getting on. Dare I ask?
Well...
Nowhere near as peacefully as now. This is a big improvement.
I kind of figured that much.
We are doing much better this time. That much is true.
Huh? And I'm sure our reports will reflect that.
It is an improvement, though I'm not convinced it's good enough.
It's not?
I'm certain Group B gave their absolute best in all of their tasks today.
Of course, they have Laura and Gaius. Those two are like the most powerhouse in that group. Bloody hell. I mean, we have Eustace and Rain, but... well, you see, they are pretty much not in chemistry compared to Gaius and Laura. who could do anything with any other group members.
But can we honestly say the same? That we could have done no better? And I'm referring not just to the monster encounter, but to the handling of our other tasks as well.
We'll just have to try and make up for it in the day we have left. Besides, we had the chance to catch sight of a far bigger problem.
Yes, that's true.
First we find out taxes are rising throughout the province. Then we find out the military is being expanded on a grand scale. Don't even try to tell me the two aren't related.
I have no intention of denying it. But you're only looking at one side of the coin. Exactly how many Oxen tanks do you think the Imperial Army has under their control?
Who knows?
Well,
100 or 2, I'd guess.
Yeah.
Precisely. The Imperial Army's military capabilities are enormous. This nation has one of the most powerful armed forces on the continent, and roughly 70% of it is under the Chancellor's control. Tell me, how is the Noble Alliance supposed to counter that?
Well, I mean, they could, actually. They could.
So, you're suggesting that's why the Provincial Army needs to bolster its forces?
They could, really. They could take down the Chancellor.
Considering both sides are comprised of Erebonians, it all seems so wasteful.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, really. It's Civil War sparking up.
Ah, the travails of youth! How noble and beautiful they are!
Oh, look, it's Blue Blanc. Yep, look at that. It's him.
It's you!
Baron Blue Blanc, I believe?
Ha ha! It's such an honor that you would remember a mere baron.
So yeah, I'm not that far off of what I think for his voice in Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter.
I see you've completed a hard day's work already.
yes,
Oops.
nearly.
What about you?
Alas, I have yet to be blessed with the fateful encounter I seek. The search for beauty is filled with perils and obstacles, yet that is precisely what makes it all so beautiful.
Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay.
I most certainly will, though it truly is a pity that the clear air of this verdant city should be tinged, if but faintly, with the scent of steel. I'd heard that Duke Alberea was a man of many interests, but I was unaware he counted playing with fire among them. I don't condemn him for it, though, for only by playing with fire can one create fireworks. Would you not agree, my friends?
I don't like your implications.
And I think this whole line of conversation is a little inappropriate.
Oh, please do pardon me, young lady. I meant no harm, I assure you. I wish you well on your remaining day here. May you reveal to me the beauty I seek by its end. Be it the lovely luster of success or the sad splendor of failure.
Who does he think he is? This is why I can't stand nobles.
I thought you might say that. If it makes you feel better, though, I have my doubts as to whether that man truly is a noble to begin with.
What?
His behavior seems so exaggerated, almost as if he's trying to act like the quintessential noble, like he's fulfilling the stereotype.
Yeah, something about him feels off to me, too. But what's even stranger is that he knew we only have one day left here.
You're right.
We told him of our field study, but never once did we divulge how long we intended to remain here.
Between him and that silver object, we've been crossing paths with a lot of strange people today.
Well, tomorrow's the end of our stint here. We can't let ourselves get distracted. We still have a lot to do.
That's right. We have to do our group proud.
Exactly.
We should return to the hotel and begin work on our reports then.
I actually intend to do some farming before starting the recording, but I can't. So yeah. I guess after this I'm going to farm a lot. And there's still some chests that I haven't gotten in the last episode. The bunny ears, man. Top notch.
Can't get to sleep? I could ask you the same. You aren't going to tell me the bed's too hard for you, are you?
I wouldn't dream of it. I've never slept in a bed this high class in my life. Not even back at home.
And yet you're the son of Baron Schwarzer. You've not lived the life one might expect of a boy from a noble family.
Yeah, that's just how my dad is. A lord should live like his people, not above them. That's how he always put it.
I see. It sounds as though you have a good family.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for my upbringing.
Aren't you going to ask? I assumed you'd be curious about that brief exchange with my father earlier.
I wasn't really sure you'd want me to bring that up. You obviously get along really well with your brother, but I didn't get that same sense with the Duke. Has he always been like that?
As far back as I can remember. I suppose he just has little respect for a son born to a commoner.
What?
My brother and I have different mothers. He was born of my father's legal wife, a noble who still lives to this day. My own mother, however, was a commoner, and she passed away 8 years ago. In other words, I am his bastard son.
I had no idea. So, was that chef we met earlier?
He's my uncle, on my mother's side. Perhaps that's why he's always been so good to me. Or perhaps he's simply compelled to treat me as I deserve to be treated, being the son of the Duke.
No, that can't be. I don't blame you for being a little cynical, but there's no need to be quite so hard on yourself.
I suppose you're right.
I'm sure you have your differences, but you do get along with your brother, right?
You could say that. He's treated me well ever since I was taken in 8 years ago. He was the one who taught me my swordsmanship, and who trained me in the ways of court etiquette.
I knew it.
Pardon?
There's just something honest, I guess you could say, about the way you fight. It shows that whoever taught you was someone you really trusted. When we first met him this afternoon, I had a hunch he might have been the one. What's wrong?
Nothing at all. You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
I get that a lot.
Is your injury from this afternoon on the mend?
It's fine, honestly. There's no pain, and the wound's closed up like it was never there.
Thanks to Emma.
I'll have to be sure to thank Emma's grandmother for her help someday.
That's good to hear. Still, from where I stand, you are something of a danger to yourself.
I am?
On the day of the entrance ceremony, when the trapdoor opened beneath us, you acted instantly to protect Elisa. There wasn't even a moment's hesitation.
Ah.
In most cases, one would reflexively act to protect himself. It's part of man's natural survival instinct. Yet you put another before yourself, not even pausing to question the validity of that decision. And you did exactly the same thing with us today. I'm sure most people would see that as an act of selflessness and sing your praises for it. But to me, it comes across as abnormal, perhaps even twisted.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Ha! Man, I love that movement frame. Yes, suddenly the blanketed back again.
I wasn't expecting you to see through me quite so clearly.
Well, you are easy to read.
Well, I owed you as much for having seen through me first. Still, the point stands. You need to be more cognizant of the effects your actions have on those around you. If not for your health and for your reputation, that selflessness of yours can just as easily be perceived as arrogance after all.
I know it can, and you're not the first person to tell me that. What's the point in saving others if you can't spare even a moment to save yourself? That's what my old master always used to say to me.
Was it now? I suppose we both have some things we need to work through.
Yeah, but for now, we need to get a good night's sleep. If we stay up too late tonight, we're going to be dead to the world tomorrow, and that wouldn't be fair to the others.
I guess it's probably listening. All of this
I
conversation.
agree. Wouldn't be fair. To the girls, at least. I'd hate to be so tired as to limit my potential.
Here, here. Good night, Eustace.
Pleasant dreams.
Who? What kind of person's living with the glasses on? That is a tyranny right there. What is that? You deserve to be executed. That is just the most holy crap thing when someone sleeps with glasses.
Keep up the good work.
Here's the envelope Lord Rufus entrusted to me. Please take it and study its contents as well. Thank you. Much appreciated. If you'll excuse me, then, should you require anything further, please do not hesitate to let me know. Alright, let's see what my brother's given us for today. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious. Not Poison, Highway Monster, and The Bite of Nostalgia. Honor Hammond, I would like to request someone's help in gathering a number of ingredients I need to make a particular nostalgic dish. For more details, come find me at the Sorcier, a restaurant in the Central Plaza. So yeah, it's the restaurant that is so expensive. Alright. We have received word that a dangerous monster roams the North Poison Highway. This is bad news for our hotel. So may I ask someone to please take care of it? Towards Keldic. Where is it? I forgot. Oh yeah, that one. Alright. I think I remember. Another well-balanced assortment. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Rufus had predicted what happened yesterday from the very start. You are saying he intended to give us a first-hand look at the problems between the nobles and the commoners. If that's true, I'm impressed. His reputation is well earned. Sure does seem that way. I believe that's enough talk about my brother. We may only one day left before we must depart on our return voyage to Drista. We should set out as...
Eustace Alberea.
What is it, Machius Regnitz?
I will accept no more failures. Today, we will form a combat link.
What?
As much as I may dislike you, I'm ashamed that we were unable to do what every other member of our class has accomplished. Today's monster extermination request seems as good a chance as any to make up for yesterday's failure. What did you say?
You really are simple-minded, aren't you? I suppose you overheard our conversation last night and feel some kind of affinity toward me now?
LOL.
Nonsense! I did no such thing! I was fast asleep while you yammered on about your family and Reen and...
Yeah, you know what topic we are talking about here, mate. One cannot simply know what topic people are talking about when you don't hear it.
Machias.
That's pretty conclusive.
Very well. I accept. I'll be happy to show you what a proper combat link looks like.
We'll see about that. Fortunately, I have more than enough generosity of spirit to endure being paired with an arrogant noble like you.
Maybe today's field study will go more smoothly than yesterday's after all.
Who knows?
Lord Eustace.
Arno? What brings you here? I would have expected you to be at my father's side.
I'm terribly sorry I could not greet you upon your arrival yesterday. However, I have come today in the capacity of an escort.
An escort? To where? I'm sure you must be aware that I returned to Bereahard purely as part of a field study for my academy work.
But of course, however, His Grace has directly requested that I escort you to the mansion. So I would be most appreciative if you'd accompany me without delay.
Father? He showed no signs of desiring my company when we spoke yesterday.
I am in no position to question or oppose his orders, merely to obey them. I'm sure you understand. Though while I hesitate to speculate, I do wonder if His Grace may feel some regret regarding his demeanor yesterday.
But...
Go with him. We can attempt to form a combat link another time.
We'll be able to handle the morning's tasks just fine on our own. Don't worry about us.
Huh. You've come all the way back to your hometown. It would be a shame not to visit with your family, right?
Agreed.
Are you certain? Very well. I'll return this afternoon.
Must be sucks.
And though I will worry as to how you'll fare without me, I know you'll at least give it your best, for what that's worth.
Of course we will.
Alright, let's meet back in the hotel lobby around noon. If something comes up, just leave a message at the front desk.
Understood. Lead the way, Arno.
Gladly, sir. Please excuse us.
Well, let's get started. We wouldn't want to give Eustace any further reason to worry, now would we?
Huh, certainly not. Still...
What? What is it? If you have something to say, just say it.
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
She's probably thinking, the worst is over, and it's all thanks to your eavesdropping.
Good boy.
Oh boy.
Stop that!
Love this.
Just stop looking at me like I'm some hapless babe! Rain, you do know I still haven't completely forgiven you for lying, don't you?
Are you still hung up on that?
And Emma, I hope you're ready to score second on our midterms because I'm not about to lose to you again. But don't even think about giving those exams any less than your very best. I intend to best you when you're in top form.
Yeah, you...
And as for you, Fee, I've been wanting to say this for a long time now. Sleeping in class is an affront to our education. You need to start treating classes more seriously. Listen, take proper notes. Raise your hand now and then. And stop covering your ears when I'm talking to you.
I can't hear you.
Anyway, we've got a lot to do, so how about we get to it?
Right.
Well then, seems like we don't have any uses left. Good to know. Well then, hello there. You do have a quest for me, right? I wish you all luck with today's task. We shall be sure to notify you should Lord Jesus get in contact, so feel free to set out without concern. Alright, I will, but first, where's the mate? Huh, there's no mate in here, interesting. Not all nobles are the same. There are even lower-ranking nobles like myself, who own no land whatsoever. I do own a small business in Hemdall, but there's hardly any difference between myself and a common merchant. Truth be told, the nobles here in Bereahard are a bit too distinct for me. Well, this city is for the rich after all, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. So yeah, he is a half-blood then. Oliver? Prince Oliver. Or Olivier. I don't know. But Olivier is from Erebonia too, so I'm not surprised if it's actually Olivier. Really. I want to meet Olivier. I wonder where I can meet it. Excuse me, we've come to ask for some more details about the monster that we've been asked to exterminate. Certainly, allow me to tell you what I know. The monster is situated on the North Khoisan Highway and was first spotted by the Provincial Army. The report described it as resembling a large carnivorous plant. Neat. That sounds rather terrifying. Does it really matter what kind of monster it is? We just need to hurry up and exterminate it. Incidentally, you will find it on top of a stone bridge on the highway, which can be reached by heading straight out of town. Please do be careful. Gotcha. Top of the stone bridge. Alright, I guess I'm gonna travel around the town first before doing the other task. You know that, right? Alright. Alright, so I've been traveling around the town and yeah, accept this side quest. Greetings and welcome. Hello Hammond. We are here to take up your request, but I'd like to thank you for that delicious meal last night first. It was good. Oh, I'm pleased to hear that. Might I ask where Lord Reeses is, though? He was called back to the mansion, I'm afraid. We have plans to meet up with him in the afternoon, however. Is that so? It's too bad Jesus isn't here, considering this request is his from Uncle. Anyway, about your request. Ah yes, as you read, I would like you to gather some ingredients for me. Are you all currently free? If so, I will explain the details of what I need. Yes, we can take it up now. Please go ahead and explain. The request mentioned something about making a nostalgic dish. Correct. Side dish isn't on our menu, but it's one that I would like to try. Ah, god damn it. God, I can just speak properly. I assume it's a rather special dish then. There's no doubt about how delicious it'll be if you are making it at least. What kind of dish is it? Perhaps soup is the best way to describe it. I'll plan on making enough for you all to enjoy, so please look forward to it. Hey, how could we not? What is it you need to ask together then? There are two types of ingredients I would like to ask you to gather for me. The first is globy fat, which can be collected from monsters on the highway. I need 5 of those to be exact. The other is an herb used by the Septian Church to synthesize medicine called a healing herb. So 5 piles of globy fat and a healing herb. Where do we get them herb from then? You'll want to speak to Sister Tatiana at Berryheart Cathedral. I'm sure she'll be willing to part with one. Just tell her I'll send you. Alright, that sounds easy enough. Shall we start on the task at hand? Yeah, let's head to the cathedral first. Roger. Let's go to the cathedral then. The sister should be in here. There you are. Oh, good day. Is there something you need from me? You must be a Sister Tatiana, I assume. Could we trouble you for a healing herb by any chance? Hammond from Sarsias told us that we'll be able to procure some here. Oh, is that so? I see. Would you mind waiting a bit while I prepare one for you? Here you go. We appreciate it, sister. This is an ingredient for making medicine, isn't it? Is it safe to use for food too? Of course, it's a very healthy ingredient when used for food. The only issue is that it is very bitter, so some inventiveness on the part of the chef is required to hide that. I see. Hammond must have some way of doing so then. I'm kind of interested in how he does it. Likewise. Same here. Well, thank you again for the help. You're welcome. Off we go then to collect globy fat, I think. Yeah. Well then, where could we collect it? Let's see here, the note of the monster. Oh, mine trap and egg snake. Alright, I see, understand. But first I'm actually planning to do some checking in here before we moving on into that area. Because there is still some that I haven't been see yet. Like, I think there's some chests that I haven't been unlocked in this area. So yeah, I need to check it back here. Yes, there is a chest in there. As you can see here in the map. There's a chest still not yet unlocked. So yeah. Like I realized that in the last episode when I was editing.
Leave it to me.
Nice.
We have the advantage.
Okay.
Let's do this quickly as we can.
Here we go.
There we go. And then we... yeah, I think we should use Firebolt here.
Arcus, activate.
Come on, Firebolt.
Huh.
Good.
Leave it to me.
Okay,
There we go.
the battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Finish. Let's open this crate. Nothing, alright then. Let's continue to go deeper. Deeper. Oh my god, that's another one of this bastard. I don't really like them really.
That one looks annoying. Watch out.
Yeah, it is annoying actually.
Eat that.
Come on.
Eat that.
Come on.
Eat that.
You stack it.
Eat that.
God damn it, I was shooting it, but it doesn't paralyze a single
Eat that.
kid.
I'll handle it. This
Ah,
one's
god
dangerous.
damn it.
Stay on your toes. My turn.
Well then, guess we forced to fight. Well, fine by me then. Alright.
Leave it to me.
Alright, this is good here, but yeah, V is almost dead, so we need to be careful. Because I don't want V to die here. Especially when she have an S-Break unlock for her. Yeah, let's use this.
Let's do it.
And then
It's not over yet.
we use the craft. Let's do it, V. Let's freaking do it.
Here we go.
Come on.
Sylphid dance. That's that.
That's good. Oh no, this is bad. V might die. Yeah, V is dead here.
I was careless.
V is dead. I knew it. I freaking knew it. And the game is not
It's my
responding. Bloody hell. Oh, not enough. We are dead.
sorry,
We are
everyone.
so dead. Bloody hell. This is why I hate
was
this monster so
careless.
much. Like really. Right.
This one's dangerous.
I think I'm
Stay on
gonna
your toe,
cut
I'll
it out.
handle it.
Because I don't want to spend a lot of time in fighting them.
Got it.
Come on. Oh, finally.
We did it, V!
Thanks for the backup.
Let's open the chest. There's a lot of Savit. Well, it's worth it, I guess. Well then, let's continue. Well then, let's fight this snake, shall we?
I've got this.
Let's turn into Machias first. Man, come on, just... Please, just... Come on, turn around. Yes.
We have the advantage.
Right, let's
My
do this
turn.
quickly. Water is the weakness, so... Yeah,
Go.
let's use this.
My turn.
And then we will use Firebolt to that one. Let's use Firebolt.
Yeah!
Yeah.
So yeah. Sorry for the sound volume. Because I try not to be loud here. And that's it. We
Done.
did it.
But we can't relax yet.
Yes, we cannot relax.
Right.
Because it is not over yet. This is going to take a long time, isn't it? Right.
We have the
Let's fight the
advantage.
second one.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Right, it's idiot. Hopefully we
That's
get
the
the
power
drop.
of the 8 leaves.
Yes, we get it. We get the drop. Very good. I guess 3 more then. 3 more to go.
Okay.
And
We
that's
should be
it.
safe now.
Ah, we didn't get any drop. That sucks. Come on here, just give me some drop here. Good lord. That's the boss over there? Very scary, I have to say it.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. Okay.
And that's it.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Yes, we got 2 nests. Now we only need 2 more, I think. Let's check it here. Globally fed, that's it. We get 6 of them. So, yeah, that should be enough. Nice, nice, nice. So let's take this quest first, and then we will go rest, and yeah, we fight the extermination quest. Hopefully this goes smoothly. Hello again, I presume you've collected all the ingredients then. Yeah, everything's here, accounted for. Here you go. Much obliged. Please make your way over to the table. I'll begin preparing the dish immediately. Oh, thank you. How was it? I call this deluxe herb chowder. It was beyond delicious. I feel a sort of comforting warmth throughout my body after eating it. Won't mind having some of this if I ever caught a cold. Indeed, I almost feels like a bowl of this might cure it outright. I'm pleased to hear that. You did mention that this was a rather nostalgic dish. I assume you just had it often. That's correct, it was one of his favorite dishes even. To tell you the truth, the one who created this dish was none other than my sister herself. In other words, Lord Jesus' mother. I see. Oh, well then. Would that make you his uncle? Kind of surprising. Ah, oops, we didn't tell you too about that, did we? I apologize, I was under the impression that you were all aware. I wasn't expecting his mother to be the creator of this dish though. His mother have been skilled at cooking if she could think of a dish this delicious. She was indeed. She would even come by to help out here from time to time. The first time she made the soup was when Lord Eustace fell ill during his younger years. She went to the church to ask for medicinal herbs, after which she set about inventing a dish that would be both easy for him to digest and enjoyable to eat. Lord Eustace was always at the front of her mind. It really does sound like she cared deeply about him. And yet he lost her 8 years ago. Sounds like he hasn't had such an easy life after all. Someone's thinking about Eustace. Hahaha. Who might that be? Certainly not me. I probably said too much. I was hoping that Lord Jesus would be here and to enjoy this too, but at any rate, I'm happy that I could talk to you all about this. We get to learn a bit more about Jesus, so likewise. Haha. Well, that brings my request to an end. Thank you all for your help. There's plenty of soup left over, so feel free to take it with you. Thank you. Ah, thank you, sir. Let me give you this as well. It's the recipe for the creamy chowder that this dish was based off. It can be made with more common ingredients. If you have the time, you should try and make it for yourself. I kinda want to make it right now. I feel somewhat bad being treated to a delicious meal and then being taught a new recipe. That's a very generous of you. This is the least I can do for Lord Jesus' friends. Goodbye then, I wish you luck with your future endeavors. Thank you, sir. Well then, I guess that's it. Off we go to the next quest, but first let me take a rest. Yes. Good.
Eat that!
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. Okay.
Well, I really want to finish this quickly, so shall I kill it or no? Yeah, I think I should kill it, shall we? It's not going to be bad, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'll help.
Go!
There we go. Finish.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Let's get going without waiting. Am I right or am I right? I think I'm right. Here we are. This looks very menacingly scary. There it is. Looks as strong as yesterday's. That means we'll really need to be careful, considering Eustace isn't with us today. Rin. I'm ashamed of what happened yesterday. I know we've had our share of difference, but, well, He's embarrassed. Quite, I'm trying to... I caused problem for everyone too. My injuries were a result of my own carelessness. Hopefully by giving this fight everything we've got, we can make up for this whole mess together. I'm counting on you, Machias. I won't let you down. Oh my.
Eat that! Watch out, this is a tough one.
Indeed.
My turn.
First, let's see the stat of it. So it is fire, and it affect on burning. Let's use this first. I think, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Come on.
Target locked.
Good.
Here we go.
And then motivate.
All right, let's do this.
Good.
Right.
And then we will use break shot, I guess.
How about this?
Right, and then the rest is S break. Oof. Oh no, it's bad.
My turn.
Well then, let's use our this. Wish me luck.
Here we go.
Don't die, V. Don't die.
Sylphid dance. That's that.
Alright,
It's
everything
my
is dead. Very good. So let's heal V first.
Thanks.
Good. Oh my, it's
My
getting
turn.
closer. I don't like it. Let's use an art, shall we? So let's just firebolt.
Arcus,
Why not?
activate.
Come on here. Oh, thank God, miss.
Huh. Right.
It missed. Oh my God, that is scary. Yeah, I think I need to heal everyone, aren't I? Yeah, come on.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
My turn.
I really want to use Rain, but well, whatever.
Blades.
Let's just
Go.
use Emma.
This
No.
is it.
Got it.
Ah, weak. Oof.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right, let's use this then. Flame Slash.
Flames, gather on my blade. Strike.
Come on. 2000,
My
not
turn.
bad, but not enough.
Hang in there, everyone.
Come on, heal.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
This
I'll
is going to
handle
be so close right here.
Arcus.
Not even kidding here. Come on. Stomp. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
It's not over yet.
That is tough one. Come on, I need to make it faint here.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Emma.
Okay.
Oh no. No, why Emma? No, god damn it, I need to revive her.
Thank you very
It's my
much.
turn.
So who should I give here? Should I give it Emma or No, let's just let's give it to him.
My turn.
Good. And then we use Heal again. Breathe.
I was
Oh, fuck's
careless.
sake.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very. It's my turn.
Ah, man.
Arcus.
Tell us, miss.
Thanks.
My turn.
Oh, I don't like it. Let's cancel it. How can I cancel the powers? Yeah, why not? Miss, you kidding me?
Sorry, everyone.
It's
You
my
kidding
turn.
me? It's missing.
My
Oh
turn.
my god, I need to restart this.
Leave it to...
Fine then,
not-
let's restart it. I'm giving up here.
I was.
Well, for
careless.
now, I'm giving up. The next round,
This
I'm
can't
not.
be happening.
Restart. Retry.
This one's dangerous. My turn.
I'm sorry,
This can't be
everyone.
happening.
Oh fuck. The people die. The people dead here. This is not good.
My turn.
This is bad.
Arcus! This can't be happening.
Well then, third try a charm, they said. Let's do it.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
So yeah, oh my god, it took a while here. But this is it here. Oh my god.
Target lock.
Right, finish it, yes.
Got it.
Now,
Gotcha.
what?
Too
What?
slow. Okay, it's safe for now.
What? What is that? That's a bullcrap right there, that's so weak. But hey, we did it. Took me like 3 tries, I think. Yeah, 3 tries. Like right after I paused the video, I beat it.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
An A+ outcome.
Done.
Indeed, it's done here. We won! We sure did, and in doing so, I believe we've successfully redeemed ourselves for yesterday. Good work, everyone! Suppose that gets a pass. I'm sorry, everyone. I've been dragging you all down. Especially you, Rain. I owe you double the apology. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It's alright, Macias. Don't worry about it. If I just answered you honestly from the start, all of this could have been avoided. So if anything, I should be the one apologizing. I'm sorry for misleading you. No. Anyway, it's all in the past now. I'm glad to have you in our group, I guess. The same to you. And I'm glad the two of you were finally able to make up. Ah, youth. Same as you. Hey, don't make fun of us. So, as long as we are on roll here, why not use this chance to make up with you sister? What? If you could just to be more honest with one another, I'm sure even combat links won't be out of the... Not a chance! My behavior towards you was wrong, and I fully admit that, but Jesus is a whole different story. He and I are fundamentally incompatible, and not any of you could change that. I guess getting those two to accept one another is still a long ways off. Well, we should probably head back to town, don't you think? Yes, that sounds like a good idea, sis. Jesus should be back soon too. I'm hungry. Fine, let's go. We just ate a moment ago. My god. You're really a glutton, are you, V? A glutton, you know that, V. Oh, a cutscene, of course. Hold it right there. The Provincial Army? You are the students from Thor's Military Academy, aren't you? The ones who've come up for a field study? Yes, that's us. Is there some kind of problem? It's a perfect match for the photo. How convenient for us. What are you doing? First year student Macias Regnitz, correct? You're under arrest. Don't try to resist if you know what's good for you. What? What's going on? Wait. This has to be some kind of mistake. On what grounds are you arresting him? A number of charges have been filed, but the most egregious is an accusation of trespassing into our fort yesterday afternoon. Do you mean trespassing? We didn't do anything. Wait, do you mean when we saw the silver object? You can't be serious. I was near the fort at the time of the intrusion occurred, certainly, but I was there with my classmates. If you aren't going to believe their testimony, then why am I the only one under suspicion? Every one of us here can vouch for him. And not just us. Mrs. Alberia was with us at the time, and can personally provide that what Marquez is saying is true. You have to do better than that. We are outnumbered. All you need to know is that this boy is a person of interest, and we have the right to take him in for questioning. There's no point fighting it. You're coming with us whether you like it or not. What the hell, dude? What the hell? Oh man. Looks like she was right on the mark. Who are you? Glad I came here from the playground for this time. But the question is, what's the best way to handle this situation? Who are you? I don't know. Get in there. Don't worry, do as you're told and you won't be hurt. If you're found to be innocent, we'll let you out, eventually. Damn it, how could I have been so careless? Considering Dad's position, I should have known this could happen. As I kept telling you, Marquez couldn't possibly have committed the crimes he's accused of. He's been with us ever since we arrived in Barriahard yesterday afternoon. He's never left our sight. Oh, so if you really believe he was responsible, shouldn't he be arresting us as well? You're wasting your breath. Marquez Ragnes will be kept in our custody until he's been cleared of all charges against him. We've already contacted the academy to inform them of this. You kids should just focus on your field study or whatever it is you're here for, and let due process take its course. Unbelievable. Oh, and one more thing. Yus's business at the Duke's estate will take longer than expected to complete. I'm afraid he will be unable to rejoin you. So yeah, it's all plan of Duke Averia himself, isn't it? That can... Did this come from Yusuf himself? Can't tell you, I'm just relying on the message given to me by the Alberia household. Oh, don't even think of trying to go to the mansion to see him. You won't even get past the front gate. I'm betting they've had this whole thing planned outside since yesterday. Which means the reason Yusuf got called away is basically they knew that if he were here, he may have been able to prevent Maggie's arrest. I assume that's what you were going to say. Anyway, it makes sense. He was probably called home to keep him from interfering. Almost certainly, I'll say. It's past noon already. We should head back to the hotel. If Yusuf hasn't left a message for us, we are going to need to start thinking about other ways to handle this. I'm terribly sorry. They insisted on conducting a precautionary search as part of their investigation. I believe they'll be leaving by this evening, but I'm afraid that's all I know. I see. We are very sorry for the trouble. I think we should go. Okay. Yes, I agree. Man. Well, at least we completed. Afterward, Rain and the others decided to dine at the restaurant they visited the previous day. However, the soldiers were there as well, for God's sake. Uncertain of what to do and where to go, they eventually settled on planning their next move at the bar on Artisan Street. For God's sake, man. This is the longest Trails of Cold Steel episode I have ever done. So, in all likelihood, the reason Machias was arrested has nothing to do with the incident at the fort yesterday. They just wanted him because his father is the imperial governor and a key figure in the reformist faction. Basically, they wanted a hostage so they could have an advantage in future negotiations. That does seems to be the most plausible explanation. They won't hurt him or anything though, will they? I won't be so sure. Tensions are high on both sides. Worst case scenario, they might use the threat of violence to get what they want. That's awful. This may well fall under the scope of our field study though. It may be risky, but how about we try to do something about the situation ourselves? I think we should. We can just abandon him. I mean, thank you, but I think our best bet here is to track down Ulysses. There's no way he could possibly have been in favor of arresting Machias. Yes, I agree. This had to have been a decision made by Duke Alberry himself. But Ulysses is locked up at the home. Maybe his brother would help us. Rufus. He did have a pleasant demeanor when speaking with Machias yesterday, so he just might. But he said he had business to take care of in the capital, and there's no telling when he'll be back from that. So I don't think we can count on him, unfortunately. Got it. Then our only option is to break him out ourselves. Haha. 50? That's a little excessive. Think about it. We have a perfect chance to bust him out while he's still at the courthouse. But if they take him to the fort, we lose that chance and we won't get another. Well, I can't argue with that at least. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay, if you are sure. We need to be as covered as possible though. If we get caught, it has to be after Machias is out safely. If it's before that, there's no way we can talk our way out of this. But the charges against him are obviously false, so if we can get him out safely, they'll be very limited in what they can do to retaliate. Yeah, and the provincial army isn't going to want to do anything that will hurt their image either. If we can manage to get out of Berea, we are more or less home free. So, no smoke grenades then. Haha. Smoke grenades? You don't carry those around with you, do you? Oh yes, she does, my friend. What fair maiden doesn't? I don't even know where to begin listing what's wrong with that statement. Hey, master. What are the monsters in the underground waterway like these days? Oh, it's him. Been 3 months or so since you last went down there, huh? Guessing the place is probably crawling with them again by now, though I'm sure not going down to check. And it seems pretty obvious that the provincial army got no interest in taking care of them. Huh? How can they even sleep at night knowing their beautiful cities got nasty monsters crawling around underneath it? I'll go take care of myself if someone put a request in. Well, if I hear anything of the sort, I'll send a message over Telegram and let you know. Sure, it'll make you some good scratch. Cheers to that, master. Alright, I better get going. Looking forward to dropping by another of your espressos sometime. Sure, I'll see you on the way back if you can make it, so it's still a regular customer. Huh, don't see many people dressed like that around here. Those are some fancy red uniforms you get students or something. Excuse me, it is black, not red. Oh yes sir, we are. We are from Thor's Military Academy in Trista. We were sent here for the field study as part of our curriculum. Thor's, huh? Very fancy place, ain't it? I've got no idea what have got you doing for your field study, but good luck. Very hard's pretty nice city, but it's not without its fair share of problems. Who are you? Excuse me, do you know that blonde-haired man who just left? Oh, Doval. Sure, he's a brazier. Brazier! Oh my god, brazier! A brazier? Huh. I haven't seen a brazier in a long time. Same. Probably because there just aren't that many around anymore. Yeah, there used to be a good branch here in Barrier, but it's been closed for a couple of years now. Double just comes up by train from the Legram branch every so often. Really? By the way, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I thought I overheard you saying something about monsters in an underground waterway. Oh, yeah, there's a huge network of waterways beneath the city. Been there for a long time now. And it's chock full of monsters. When the guild still had a branch here, the bracers would clear them out. But nowadays, nobody goes near it, and the water was just sort of stagnating under the provincial army control. Because they are too proud to trouble themselves with fighting monsters, of course. How much ground does the waterway cover? Supposedly all the way from the east side of the city to the west. So, from the station to somewhere under the Noble District, as you guess. I heard a rumor a while back that it even goes under the Duke Mansion, but that's probably just one of those urban legends. Huh. Alright, good to know that. Thank you very much for that information. That was a well-timed clue. Yeah, an underground waterway built in the Middle Ages that extend all the way to Noble District. It's almost too perfect. Seems like it's connected to the provincial army's guardhouse where Marquess is being held to. The guardhouse itself was probably built in the Middle Ages too, so that would stand to reason. If we use the waterway, we may be able to rescue him without being discovered. Alright, let's give it a shot. I'm guessing that door on the far edge of the station street is the entrance to the waterway. I should think so. There must have been some sort of entrance to the branches to get inside and exterminate the monsters after all. Roger that. Alright, thank you very much for watching everyone. I'm going to end it here. And yeah, this is a long episode indeed. So, thank you very much for watching everyone. My name is Shafwan, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. And yeah, sorry for being low volume because someone is sleeping. And yeah, I'm going to end it here. Have a nice day. And the next episode is going to be interesting. Peace out. I'm going to end it here for real. Bye.